1, 2, 3.
Good morning, everybody. Darren Auburn Sky, and today's day one of a new project, and it's demolition day. Gotta love demolition day. So this is gonna be where the bomb comes off. So what's happening in the backyard here is we are removing that deck. So this works out perfect. We're gonna do a little bit of a raised stoop, little landing pad right here, and then down to a patio. So there's no need to have a deck and be jailed in this situation. That's what I like to say is, so we're just gonna do a nice patio coming off here. There'll be a 12 feet wide roughly, and it'll be out about 4 feet. It'll be one step down to the patio itself. Matt's marking out our excavation area right there, plus our spray out. So this will be patio with a little bit of balloon out area. We're using a Cambridge Paver product in this section, which you'll get to see a Ledgestone 3-piece design kit, which will be here. And then a Keystone wall block. So we're gonna get rolling. We finally got some good temperatures that aren't killing us, and now we're ready to go. See ya. Bye. So yesterday we did demo and excavation, started doing base prep work and shooting elevations and all that fun stuff. And then today what we're gonna do is we're gonna start building our raised patio. Half this area's got to get raised up with a retaining wall block and also our landing pad. So in this situation, they have a crawl space underneath between what is their detached garage, which was attached, with this little kind of area in between that's not heated or nothing. There's a regular home, and there's a crawl space down underneath. So what we're gonna do here, and the same even when we're doing raised patios against houses, we actually build a reverse retaining wall up against whether it's a foundation or whether it's in a crawl space like this. So we're actually gonna build a retaining wall right across that bottom section there up against the house. That's going to retain our stone that we're going to put in, and then our pavers are going to sit in there, and then our landing pad is going to sit right in that section there. It's going to be pretty cool when it's up and going. See it. So here we got our landing pad going in. As you can see, we started down on the ground. The great thing is we're using this aggregate, which goes down great, as well as it's 95% compact, and we install it according to a rating called Proctor density. But we tamp it anyway. But the other things we do is we fill these gaps. We get that packed in with stone all the way up. Even though we're not using any sand products, and sand products would have a tendency to migrate down, and then the top of your landing pad would slowly start to sink. We're using crushed stone all the way, but we still fill these. We still fill all of those. We just pack them in. It locks these blocks in really tight, really makes for an incredibly secure base. The other thing we do is we add Geogrid. It just locks us up even more and helps with no settling down in the future. So we're coming up with our last course, and then we got our caps on top of that. And this is gonna be one heck of a strong landing pad, which we are super psyched about. What we got going on here is the way the property grades to the back. They said in really heavy storms they'll get some water that travels down this way. So we're just putting some drain tile down here. Just underneath, it's going to catch this. We're going to pack it in some pea gravel. We got our patios pitched towards it, plus that's pitched, so it's just going to grab it, and then it's just going to daylight over there. A couple years ago, they had the whole side of their house dugout and drainage put in there that runs down to the front. So however this dissipates, we're not worried about, because it'll be caught there and taken out. So it's all set. Today is paver day. Yes, it is. Right here. Our landing pad's done, so this is going to get pavers up there on top of the landing pad, and then we're going to do this whole area right here. So this way they can have their table. He loves to smoke meats and stuff, so he's going to do a smoker over here. And this is our paver product we're doing. Is Onyx Natural. It's a Cambridge Paver Ledgestone Sherwood collection. It's a 3-piece pattern. We'll be mixing that through. It's a 3-piece design kit, as well as we're going to use that as a border. So it's all the same product. This turned out great. This thing is solid. It's not going anywhere. And now we're going to get the pavers on top and start to finish this thing off. So we're looking forward to it. We're going to get cranking. We're ready to go. Matt's already moving pavers in place for us. So. So it's the day after we finished our project, and we just came back here this morning to get some pictures and some drone footage for you, mostly because the way the sun goes, the shadow is tough. But I want to take you around and show you what we did here, so check this out. Whether to do a deck or whether to do a raised patio, you tell me. And it's cool to see our clients are already enjoying their stuff out here with their chairs and their smoker. The pavers look great the day after. So my personal feelings is, if you're this close to the ground, make it a patio. Keep it open where it doesn't feel like a jail. You know, the other option is doing a deck, but then you got all those railings, and then you're tight and confined. And a lot of times it's more square. So this, they wanted some flow and some curves to it. So we were able to get them that. And this is his smoker area. Look at the beautiful colors on these Cambridge pavers. We built this thing to stand the test of time. This thing is set up well. The house is protected. There's drainage that runs that way. There's drainage that catches over here. So if they get heavy downpours coming this way, we got drainage right where that Delaware stone is. That's underneath, that skirts it over there. Plus we got our pitch going this way, which captures that there because it's kind of a pinch point. But just beautiful, beautiful Cambridge product. The block there is actually a Keystone product, but look at how nice that came out with the polymeric sand in the middle. And then these are the kind of cuts that we do. We don't like leaving spaces and gaps, so we cut all of our border coming around the side here and our soldiers and stuff. So it looks pretty awesome. Make sure if you're a client, you're vetting your contractors correctly and have them do a top-notch job for you. Don't look for bottom pricing. If anything, forget about the pricing. I know it's hard to say, but just look for, what they've done 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years, 30 years down the road, and make sure that those projects that they've done that are so many years are still standing the test of time and are still perfectly upright. So, important things to think about, but it goes for a long way. Hope you enjoyed. See you. Bye.